They are married and they share the first name and last name, the same name, Taylor Lautner and Taylor Lautner. All right, Taylor Lautner, the actor, is best known for playing werewolf Jacob Black in the Twilight franchise. Now he and his wife, also named Taylor Lautner, are co-hosting a podcast called The Squeeze, which includes candid conversations with celebrities and experts about mental health, self-care, and relationships. In this clip, the couple gives people advice on how to move on after a breakup.
I would say take the time you need.
Yeah.
Surround yourself with friends, family, loved ones. If you need alone time too, that's fine. But, don't lock yourself up.
From each relationship, you gained like a positive, you gained a positive and a negative, but you learned what you want in your future partner and what you don't want in your future partner. And that's really important because, if I hadn't been, through breakups prior to dating Taylor, I probably wouldn't be as grateful for him and the human that he is as I am, because I've, taken bits and pieces from my past relationships, and, ended up here.
Taylor Lautner and Taylor Lautner have ended up right here on CBS Mornings. Thank you both for being here. So we're calling you Tay and you Taylor, just
that's
for clarity.
Usually the easiest way to do it.
Okay.
I still like boy Tay and girl Tay.
That's what our friends do.
Yeah, I like that, boy Tay and girl Tay.
Girl Tay, if you could take the first question. Why is it called The Squeeze, and how did your work as a nurse, including during the COVID period, which, by the way, thank you for that work, influence and inspire all this?
Yeah, so I ended up leaving the hospital due to mental health reasons. Just as you can imagine, working through COVID was a little bit much. But I still wanted to find a way to give back and share what I was going through because so many people were struggling. So I started this mental health blog called Lemons by Tay, and then that kind of morphed into a nonprofit called the Lemons Foundation. And then came the podcast. We wanted to still kind of play off the lemon a little bit. And we were like, the squeeze, that's good. We're getting to like the juice of our mental health.
Oh, I like it.
And I like the mental health aspect because, boy Tay, you've also talked about your own mental health struggles. How has this helped you? How has this changed you?
Oof.
Working with your wife.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big question because it's been the biggest blessing. It really, I feel like it took us finding this, passion for me to really start to identify things in my life that I want to work on, and things I want to better me as a person. So it's just been the greatest gift. It's been unbelievable for our marriage.
Look at that.
Look
at what he just did.
You just grooming the swetter there?
There was just a little thing that I couldn't.
I brought my dogs here with me.
Taylor, hey, that was smooth, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, that was smooth right there.
That was nice.
But kind of building off of what he's saying, how he's learned more about the union, himself, even the way you look at the world. Tay, what have you learned during this process while doing this podcast?
Wow. I mean, definitely have learned a lot. I think kind of the biggest thing that we've learned is how important community is. And I think through COVID, we lost like that human-to-human connection. And we're realizing truly how important that is to have that one-on-one interaction, having those, hard conversations, having a safe space to talk to people about stuff. So.
And that's what you say in this, because people come and they talk about very personal things, and you want everybody to know, it's not a gotcha conversation. We're not trying to get clicks and views.
Yeah.
That you really want people to feel comfortable when they're sitting there. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
You want people to feel comfortable when they come and talk to the two of you.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. I mean, I think for me, I spent so much of my life scared of that because I, felt like people were always trying to get the story, and I grew up terrified of that. So our biggest thing when we have guests on is to just make sure that they know that this is their time. We can talk about whatever you want to. If you say something that you don't want in there, you regret, it's gone. Like, we invite people over to our house. That's where we shoot it. So,
but I like Girl Tay in particular because
I get it.
Only because of this. If my husband said, I'm going to go hang out with my ex-girlfriend for the evening, most wives would say, come again? But his ex, we all know, is Taylor Swift. And clearly the two of you are still friends, and now the three of you are friends.
Yes.
But you had no problem with that.
Oh my gosh, no. And she makes it so easy. She is an angel of a human and is so disarming, and it's just nice. She's just a great person, so she definitely
Well,
makes it easy.
Happy early congrats on 1 year of
Yeah.
marriage, right? You got an anniversary coming up.
How's it going?
Yeah.
We're, hanging in there.
Well, you got married 11.
All right, now we're getting to the real stuff.
okay.
Let's skip this commercial break and talk.
You got married 11/11.
Yeah.
Yes.
But Tony's question, your 1 year anniversary, what are you all thinking in terms of how you want to celebrate, what you want to share with the class?
Yeah, go ahead.
We're excited because, that's coming up in what?
11/11. Today's 11/2.
What date is? Okay. Wow.
9 more
Coming up.
days.
Wow.
Nine
So
more
we
days.
were talking about what we wanted to do for it, and it just felt right and perfect that we're doing our first fundraising gala evening for the Lemons Foundation.
Oh, that's beautiful.
On our anniversary, and maybe the next week.
How fun is it that you both have the same name? We were talking about that. Like, we could have a Gayle, you could have a Tony.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to have a unisex Nate. We were kidding around
Natalie.
with that. Natalie, we like
Okay,
that.
yeah.
But how fun is that for the two of you when you first met and you said, I'm Taylor, I'm Taylor. I like this.
It's fun. I mean, I feel like for us, because I don't refer to myself as Taylor, I feel like it's a little less weird for us than it was, like all of our friends and family, because they're like, wait, how do you?
Yeah.
But
when
it's,
we meet people.
yeah. No, it's still so fun.
The junk mail sending, though, has got to be confusing.
The mail.
Like, whose catalog is this?
It's a great party trick.
Congrats,
Boy
guys.
Tay, girl Tay, thank you very much for being here.
Thank
The
you.
podcast is The Squeeze. You can stream it wherever you like to listen to your podcast. Thank you very much for being here. Appreciate it, guys.